From Western Sydney MRC, and I'm the marketing manager, and today we are covering off a couple of advanced settings and how-tos in Zoom. So we're going to run a series of short videos that you can access on our YouTube channel and also on our e-learning hub, which is currently in development. So today's session is, as I said, about Zoom, and we're going to be looking at the Go Live function. Now on the screen, as you can see, I've got kind of two windows open. I've got my Zoom meeting on the left. So if I scroll over, you can see at the bottom here, my Zoom settings. And then on the right here, you can see my browser window. So this is where I'll be looking at accessing certain kind of back-end functions of Zoom and also Facebook. So let's get straight to it. This is going to be short and sweet. So as you'll see at the bottom of the Zoom window as a host, because I am a host today, you will see a series of icons. And what you want to click is, if we make this window slightly bigger, there we go, we can see those. That keeps going without me even doing anything. We're going to click on the three buttons here that says more, and that's like a mini additional menu. And what we're going to look at is live on Facebook. Now obviously if you are running a meeting that you are going to go live on Facebook with, what that means is that you'll be able to run the meeting, and on an associated page on Facebook, whether that's your community group page or an organisation page, you'll be able to go live and people will be able to watch your live video session via Facebook. What that does for people who are on Facebook at that time, who follow your page, is it tells them that Western Sydney MRC is now live, and will drive people to then go and watch. So it's kind of a cool function where if people aren't registered for your meeting, that they can access that in a different space in real time without having to join the Zoom meeting directly. And people can also kind of comment on the live video and ask questions. So it's a great idea if you are going to go live and that you want engagement and interaction with your Facebook audience, that you have somebody, ideally a co-host, moderating the comments that are coming across on Facebook. So we're going to make sure that we are set up. So I have got Facebook open, as you can see. And I'm going to just go to the page, and apologies, it's lagging a little bit. It's just going to go to our page as well. Okay, so we're logged in. So then we're going to click on the three buttons here, and we're going to click live on Facebook. Now this wasn't working. We tried to do this session on Monday, but because of Facebook being down, it didn't work. So great, it's working today. So you're going to get a notification. Zoom would like to post content on your timeline on your behalf. Now you actually need to approve this, and you are going to pick public. Now again, if you're doing a personal one and you want to have private settings, then by all means click private, but for this exercise I'm going to pick public. And then I'm going to click OK. And now Zoom is re-requesting, because of my particular profile, I manage several pages. So Zoom is going to ask you, or Facebook and Zoom together, and this is called single sign-on, is going to ask you what specifically you want to give access to. So it's going to ask me what pages, etc. So for this particular process, I'm going to take away access to all the groups. I'm going to take away access to all the pages, and I'm going to unclick all of that. So we're clearing that as a bit of a clean slate. Now, because this is a Western Sydney MRC Go Live, we're going to specifically select the page that we are giving this recording and Zoom access to post on our behalf. So you can see there, we've got Western Sydney MRC, and then we need to also have a create Western Sydney MRC. And so we can then click continue. Now, what is then happening here is it's going to tell you that you're going to do a live stream, and because of my signed in account is Western Sydney MRC, you give your Zoom meeting a title, which it will pull in from your settings of your Zoom account. You can then add a description, and what this does is it makes it finding the video from an organic perspective. If people are searching certain things, the description really will help that in the future. And also when you go live, it will help tell your potential audience what your session is about. So make sure you enter that in there. And then really important, you want to make sure that you are sharing it to your page and making specific. Now, obviously, as you saw before, we gave access to only Western Sydney MRC, but you can pre-select those and give complete access so that you have then the capability to go live to whichever. It might be a group, it might be a timeline, it might be your own personal account. So because we've limited the access here, you can only see Western Sydney MRC. So we're just making sure. And then once all that information is selected, you'll then see go live. Success. Join the next session, and we're going to just say hi to everyone on our Facebook page. All right, join for the next session. Take care.